it became eco. So first, Dr. Rosukon is the founder of Bioenzyme, and she's been recipient of various awards for her work. And she started this enzyme to be called garbage enzyme. Then it moved on to eco enzyme and bioenzyme. So these are the three names bioenzyme is being called. So next is we are very particular about our health, and we do a lot of work towards what kind of food we need to take, organic and all that. But beyond food, there is something else which also is very important to give so much importance. So that is our daily market products which we use in our homes. Like for me, it was very in my journey when I got into bioenzyme. When I started understanding what exactly bioenzyme does and why it needs to be replaced market products. I always thought, okay, market products are having chemicals, but when I started really understanding about the ingredients, it was very shocking. Like it says that, your home emits pollution. So that was really something very big to learn, because how can home emit pollution? All the time we've been thinking only industries and other sectors emit pollution. So in the study, I got to know that Environmental Protection Agency says that indoor air quality is 100 times worse than air quality outdoor. So then when I kept getting into the ingredient of the market products, there are so many products which are very very harmful to our skin, to our health. For example, if you take fragrances, lot of synthetic fragrances are added to the products. And if you see all this SLS, parabens, and all these are all having its own impact on our skin, on our health. So even products like when we say natural and organic, even that also can be misleading, because there are preservatives. So these are all new learnings when I got into getting to know more about why we need to replace market products. Then one more thing which I learned through my study on the net was, like, our kitchen waste, which we normally it's biodegradable. That kitchen waste, when it is dumped carelessly, it emits methane. So that was again like, when kitchen waste can emit methane, what about the industrial waste? What about the medical waste? So what is the replacement for all this? So how do we, when we start ingesting all these chemicals in our day-to-day life through our soap, shampoo, our detergents? So bioenzyme is a solution. So that's what I realized, that bioenzyme can actually can replace all market products. Like, these are the list of products which we normally use in various areas of our life. So, for example, all the list which is mentioned here, we have it, use it in our home care and the personal care. And little, bioremediation is also important, because from the home, the pollution which goes, it requires bioremediation, not just for industrial or other sectors, even from our community also it's required. Then agriculture is also one more area where a lot of amazing work is done. So for our crops and soil, and for our what do you call, vegetables, and how it's been grown, and how it's been taken care, how the soil is being enriched. So a lot of study has been done there. Then if you see pet care, even pet care these days, to a lot of health issues pet care goes through. So that is also one more alarming thing, that pets also have different kind of health issues and skin issues also. So again, pet care products also have ingredients which is toxic. So it can bioenzyme can replace this segment. Now when you see this home segment, You can see the drainage system, right? So can you see the picture, everyone? Hello.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So when you see the home drainage system, see from the bathroom, from the kitchen, from the laundry way, all the laundry from the detergent and dishwash liquid, toilet, whatever liquids we use in the toilet. So all these all come and it connects to the water bodies. So it starts polluting the water bodies. I heard that 1 liter of toxic chemical can contaminate 46 liters of water. Whereas bioenzyme, 1 ml of bioenzyme can, disinfect 1 liter of water. So such a contrasting statement it is. So then if you see the bioremediation, even if you see the industrial waste, and finally, see it goes and goes to the ocean. Again, our aquatic life is also getting, all the fishes and other things are all getting affected. If you see, ocean is a very important place because a lot of our oxygen for our earth comes from there. Then we have the agriculture and personal care and pet care. So all these areas, bioenzyme products can be replaced, and it gives effective results. Like, so what is ecoenzyme? What is bioenzyme? To me, it is really a nature's wonder gift. So how does bioenzyme gets processed? Does through fermentation. It is a fermentation process where we use our kitchen peels and jaggery and water. If you see, jaggery is the only ingredient you buy from the market. The rest all is available. So, and it is also being safe on humans and animals. So what more it is? So the next is, when we put the peels into the container with water, due to presence of jaggery, the fermentation takes place, and the bacteria releases enzymes. So over a period of 30 days, it keeps eating, and then we allow the process to brew for next 60 days, and the end of 90 days process, your bioenzyme is actually ready. So so the unique properties which is different from other market products is, what I understood is that bioenzyme retains good bacteria, whereas your market product does not. Your market product kills good bacteria. Now, good bacteria is very, very important. So if our good bacteria doesn't exist over a period of time, like for example, when it comes to our health, we say gut health, right? And the gut health, we have a lot of good bacteria. So now, for health, we need good bacteria. Even for our environment, we need good bacteria. Now, over a period of time, when we start continue to use market products and keep disinfecting our water bodies and air and soil, so what good bacteria will be left for our survival? This is a very important thing, which is very alarming, and which I acknowledge each of you for getting into bioenzyme, making bioenzyme, because in a way we are helping our planet. So what bioenzyme, it is also removes odor, it removes dirt, it removes grime, and 1 ml disinfects 1 liter. Bioenzyme do not have expiry date, and bioenzyme is always very good in dilution. And bioenzyme reduces radiation. The beauty of bioenzyme is, when you are preparing bioenzyme, you should keep away from wi-fi areas, keep away from sunlight. But once the bioenzyme is ready, it that solution becomes a way to reduce your radiation. So this is something very nice. Like for example, if you see Dr. Emoto's research, actually water retains memory. So whatever we speak, it captures that memory, and when we consume that, we become that. So bioenzyme, this is my understanding that bioenzyme has some magnetic power. So with the way we which prepare the bioenzyme, it actually captures our emotion, and that's how, like, it becomes much more effective. So in fact, I tell some of my clients that if you want to like the who take bioenzyme from me, I suggest them keep one batch of bioenzyme made by you, because it captures the emotions of your home, and that's how it can be a very, like how we have a first aid kit. So likewise, have one batch of bioenzyme in your place. The rest you can buy from me and buy from a lot of other people, but keep one batch made by in your house. So the next is, it's also a good pest repellent. Like we had some mosquito issues at home, so spraying your home with mosquito, maybe with the bioenzyme liquid, and cleaning your floor with bioenzyme, and over a period of time all these issues are taken care. So whatever I have mentioned here, I also will show you the my testimonial in what way it has helped me. So even it is a very good fertilizer in garden, and of course farming. It's also good room spray. It kills bacteria which is there in the air, and it also deodorize your air by removing the odor. So we have amazing benefits of bioenzyme, which will continuously keep working for you. Once you have bioenzyme around your home, using in various areas of your home, that will keep working without your knowledge, because the enzymes multiply, right? So this is some of the findings which I thought I should share with you all, that it again, it's antibacterial, and it has got multiple usage in house as a household cleaner, an air purifier, detergent, fabric softener. Then again the methane gas, which I told you the exact explanation, I got it, and I thought I should share with you all how methane gas, when the garbage is disposed, how it can trap 21 times heat, and this can cause the global warming. So this is something I thought I should share with you all. Then next is the ratio. Bioenzyme ratio is one part of jaggery and three parts of citrus peels and 1 liter water, with the 15 or 20 parts of container. Why do we keep? It's always recommended to keep a broad lid to for batching bioenzyme, because there'll be complex gases will happen due to fermentation. So to release that, it will be very easy, and if you have enough space, so it's easy, like because after a point, suppose you miss out a day or so, it will actually expands, and plastic bottle are recommended. So I suggest for all newcomers, like who are batching bioenzyme, start reusing. Tell your friends and family, extended family. Tell them, if you have any plastic container, please give me, so that I can. You don't have to buy anything new, so you can start asking your neighbors and friends. Then the other things is peels, which is from home, you can pick up, or you can enroll your vegetable vendors, or I buy most of the the citrus peels from my fruit shop, where he makes those juices also and sells fruits also. So those waste I pick it up from him. So you could also do it in your area, wherever there are fruit sellers or people who make juices and send give. So though they normally discard the waste, so you could do it and give him back a bottle of it and tell him how to use it, so he'll be more happy. So so again, this is a 90-day process. Then you need to open the lid and close every day. First 30 days you got to do it religiously, and the next 60 days you allow it to brew. So when you see maybe over a 30-day process, you will see a natural this white fungus will be seen. You don't have to worry. Your batch, it is your process is happening very well, so not to worry about it. And you can keep stirring also if required. Then how will you know the bioenzyme is ready? When you batch your bioenzyme, your peels float. But once it's ready, maybe after a 90-day process, it settles down. So if you see the carrot enzyme or this garlic, can you see the things? All the things are settled below, where you can see the clear enzyme. So now how do you use them? You can once you see this, you can filter the clear enzyme and the pulp separately, like you can see in the other picture, where the clear enzyme is on the bottle and the your pulpy enzyme is on this other bottle container. So now what you can do with the clear enzyme again is multi-purpose. It can be used for detergents, dishwash, floor cleaner, as a room spray, as a pet care, auto care, agriculture, bioremediation. All these areas you can use clear enzyme. Now, pulpy enzyme can be used for stubborn stains, lime scale, removing lime scale, rust, toilet cleaner. For all these uses, these can be applied. Now, to do all this, since we are so much used to the lather, so we can use for saponins, we can use Vita, shikakai, arapu powder, and create your own detergent, so bioenzyme detergent. So normally, I have not tried shikakai and arapu powder, though I have got it. I am yet to batch them. So, but I'm very happy with the soap nuts. Why? Because the pH of soap nut and our skin are similar. So I'm very happy as of now with soap nuts. However, I would in future I would try shikakai and arapu powder too. So this is the ratio. This soap nut has been infused in citrus bioenzyme, and of course there are one option is I infuse soap nuts in citrus solution, and the other option is I also make soap nut bioenzyme. I feel so. I feel very happy to have soap nut enzyme because for my especially for detergents, it gives a good result. I feel it does deep cleaning. So that's how I do it. And how I make soap nut after soap nut bioenzyme is one part of soap nut bioenzyme and one part of citrus B. This is the combination I do. And for washing clothes, earlier I used to use 100 ml for my 6 kg of my washing machine. So now, since my most of my fabrics have got the affinity of soap nut, that's bioenzyme, now I have reduced it to 80 ml. So very important is anything for especially for washing clothes, soaking time is very important. So why soaking time? Because when you soak, your enzymes multiplies. So more it multiplies, more cleaning happens. So always ensure that you give at least a window of 40 minutes for your soaking time minimum. I give 1 hour, but you can keep minimum 40 minutes upward is better recommended. Like again for this the same soap nut and citrus b, one part by one part. Out of that I take 25 ml per liter and put it in the spray bottle. Now this spray bottle is so multi-purpose for me. It cleans the kitchen platform, it cleans the cooktop, it cleans what do you call my what do you call chimney. So all that area is taken care with the 25 ml per liter. I actually started with 10 ml. I did get good result, but 25 ml is something I give my help because for her she doesn't need to get the soap dish on the platform. She with the spray bottle itself she can clean the cooktop, chimney, and platform everything with the. So she knows how to use it and it gives a very good result. Then for garden, I use 1 ml per liter, and 1 ml per liter spraying is good enough. But sometimes when you have mealy bugs or anything, I spray in the garden about 20 ml per liter or sometimes 10 ml, depending on the type of you know uh, leaves or plant, depending on that, because sometimes some leaves get burnt. So this was my experience in the beginning. And so this bottle is very handy for me. So it not only does for the kitchen, but other areas also I use for, as a room spray, and I also have it in the washroom. When you after taking bath, your bathroom is wet, right? So when you spray them, again it multiplies, enzyme multiplies. So I mean, it becomes one nice interest, extra interest. So let's see, this corner is getting clean. All that. So to keep a bottle in your washroom also, though the washroom that recipe is different, but this really helps. Your floor is very sorted. Of course, I spray it on wash basin and the commode also, but keep it handy. You can also, the warmth of the washroom also reduces after you spray this. After bath, normally when you enter, it's very warm. So I saw that result also. Now using bioenzyme, these are my testimonials. Like for example, skin rashes. My husband had suddenly developed skin rashes when he had gone to a different city, and normally he carries bioenzyme soap and bioenzyme spray. So then he says that he poured little few ml in water, took bath, and completely sprayed it.
Durga,
In
Durga,
10 or 15 minutes,
அம்மாக்கு
it
ஒரு
gone,
notebook pen எடுத்துன்னு வா.
went away.
ஒரு
And
notebook pen எடுத்துன்னு வா.
yeah, so then we have then the spray was used for ear and throat itching also. So I just sprayed on, this is the from dilution is 10 ml per liter. So it works wonders for ear and throat itching. Then for me, the turnaround for bioenzyme was when my mother had some skin issues, and she developed pus. And believe me, at that point of time, I did not know much about bioenzyme. I just batched for my home care and home care products only regularly. But something in me told, just try bioenzyme. Like I told you, remember earlier about Dr. Emoto, how water can capture memory. So something like that, something just struck, just told, get going. Let's just try with bioenzyme. And I tried on my mother, of course, with a lot of prayers, because I really did not know whether I can use bioenzyme. And I used citrus bioenzyme for her puzzles. Believe me, the next day morning I was little very scared, because I took a very big decision of using. Normally they say no water, right? No, on any wounds. And bioenzyme is, at that point, bioenzyme was water to me, because it had some combination working. But in my mind, it is water. I had sprayed water. Then with lot of reluctance, a lot of prayers, I just went to my mom's room and saw her thing. And my God, like um, that pus, no pus at all. On the contrary, the skin looked much better. And for me, that's my turning point of getting into bioenzyme. And for me, bioenzyme is very, very divine. And another testimonial is burns. Now I was doing something or frying something, and that on a small kadai, which I normally never use, with that handle kadai I used to to fry something, and it toppled on my hand. Now it toppled on my hand, and my all my fingers were with that hot oil, completely went on my finger, and it was burning like anything. See, at that point, I had batched one rose enzyme. The rose enzyme. So I tell about what is this rose enzyme. That rose enzyme, I just took that bottle and I put my finger inside that, you know, rose enzyme, and my God, magical! It is magical that my skin. regained to normal after few days. And where I did not apply this thing, where I did not soak my hand in bioenzyme, that area remained dark, a small area in my finger only. So that is also one more beautiful magical results for me. Then there is this blood clot in the palm. So my while this is again my husband's testimonial, and he had closed that my our cupboards, and it got caught. So in his palm there was a big clot. So he would take this bioenzyme, any bioenzyme which is there, and he would normally keep applying it, because I said, oh, bioenzyme is like it goes into the skin, our body is porous. So so seeing him talk, me talk, so he had that in mind. He said, chalo, let's try that. And but again, there is no trace of clot. It was a very small clot in the palm. Then about hair fall. My mother had severe hair fall. So I really do not know how to address that. My mom is 85-year-old. And so how would I do? So then I saw this magical result with in treating pus cells, and she was also very happy. So I said, let's try this 10 ml per liter. So she has the citrus enzyme in her near her bed. And religiously she would get up in the morning and spray um, the citrus enzyme on her hair, 10 ml per liter. Trust me, there's no hair fall. Earlier, any hair bands, I need to keep throwing the hair bands. So I used to tell her, and actually you are spoiling, you are contributing a lot of pollution and wastage to the earth. So I would talk to her like that. But now, absolutely no hair fall for her. But she does religiously on her scalp, and she massages in the morning before her, just after her yoga, she does that. So that is also one nice testimonial. Then the other thing is about pedicure and manicure. You can use bioenzyme for manicure and pedicure. All the dead tissues, when you soak them, and it and just file them nicely, it goes off your back. Your feet looks very nice. Then it also removes corn. I had a friend of mine in a different bioenzyme group who removed corn. So I thought I'll mention her testimonial here. And next is your pain reliever. Bioenzyme is a good pain reliever. So again, I had some pain in my finger because of course, after doing exercise. Maybe I don't know. That's how it must have occurred, this pain. So I started applying bioenzyme, and it started reducing. The pain started reducing. Likewise, my mother also had some neck pain and body pain, and she came out. In fact, she was the one who told her, this bioenzyme is very good, it relieves pain. So lot of things, when people around you, when they are enrolled in what you're doing, they also come back with some testimonials. And pest repellent, yes, as I told you before about our mosquitoes, how mosquitoes are being taken care. Then the other thing is your stubborn stain by this pulp. We had an eraldite stain which was there for a very long time, and I tried various ways to scrap them and all that, but I couldn't do them. Suddenly it occurred to me, why not apply pulp? And after applying the pulp, and the next day when I removed it completely, there is no trace of those stubborn stain of araldite. Then, of course, copper vessels and brass are very good. Then, flower booster. So, some of my plants had very good flowering this season. So, I'll share some pictures with you. So, wherever we travel, we carry bioenzyme. And suppose we go to a hotel or stay in a guest house, or wherever it is, first thing is we spray the room with the, with this bioenzyme. And some of the ways we can reuse bioenzyme is washing machine. That water, you put 100 ml. Later on, I started, as I said, I start putting 50 ml. Then the water which comes out is a very I keep them, store them in a bucket, and then leave it for overnight. Leave the water, that washing machine let out water, I leave it for overnight. And then the next day, I can see all the dirt gets settled below, and Allah ask my help to use the water on the top. So again, it's like, you can see amazing results with that. But on a daily basis, I'm unable to do it. But I have tried all this whenever I'm free and whenever I'm having time. So I do this washing machine water. Then floor cleaner, of course, floor cleaner as usual. I use 5 ml per bucket the previous night, and then next day she uses that water, and finally she puts it in the bucket in my garden. So that water is being watered for all the plants. So my experience with bioenzyme is, it's nature's wonder gift. It's divine. So that's how I relate to bioenzyme. So, as I shared before about the burns, this is my finger. Actually, the other fingers are also there because I was alone. I could take only this picture. And if you see the finger, this after dip. Now, I want to tell you about rose enzyme. I told you about rose enzyme, right? Normally, they say, oh, the rose enzyme, if it is desi rose, then only you use to make bioenzyme. Otherwise, you put it for compost. Now this rose enzyme, which this roses which I got was from the market. It's absolutely, I think, must be sprayed with chemicals. But at that point, I did not know that this is the method normally one follows when something is sprayed with chemical. It goes for compost, and if it's desi, this thing, it's used for bioenzyme. I had batched that bioenzyme, and it is that bioenzyme, that rose, which was sprayed chemically. I think it must be because I got it from the market. So, and it is in that rose enzyme I had dipped my fingers. So what I understand by this testimonial is, um, actually bioenzyme removes even the chemicals. So even if it's a chemical product also, any vegetables or any this thing, it can be batched as bioenzyme. So this is what I feel. So, and this is a area of skin where completely, of course, I did not take picture at that point of time. So I took picture much later because the day next day, which when it the lot of healing happened after, I think not even next day, I think after 2 3 days, it was fully infested with pus, these areas. And this is the thing, maybe after 10 days, I this is the picture. And it's going ongoing. It's a lot of reduction in this area. I also realized bioenzyme, how it gets healed. It gets healed from the outer part. Slowly the outer zone gets closer and closer and closer. This is what I had an experience with my burns. It never from the outer side it gets healed. So that is something I'm sharing this as an observation. And this is the compost. Like, once the compost got to the brim of my pot, so the 25 ml, which I said, right, that spray bottle, I had used them. And now it's come to the brim. The next day, day two is this. Day two is it's reduced this much. Can you see this much? It's reduced. And it is this day three went substantially inside. So I could put another batch of waste. So that's how on day four I did. Actually, many things I did for many years without documenting my work. But then I realized, if we have to bring bioenzyme to the market in a big way, this documentation is very critical. So that's how, much later I started documenting my work. So this is a bougainvillea. Here I got 3 plants from the market. And the manure also, I put the, it comes in that small black bag, small poda it was, and I had got them. And I wanted it to be together, so I had got put this in my grow bag. Now this, if you see the sand, the manure also is from market. So when I put them all, what was the flower? What was there while when I bought? Only those flowers were there, and once it dropped off, nothing. It took long time to bloom. Like there was no signs of flowering at all. So so then I said, I actually waited when I saw this result that it was not flowering. I said, let me see what. So for a long time I was only doing watering. I never did any consciously. I did not apply any bioenzyme or compost or anything. Then once I understood, okay, it's not flowering, then I said, let's take a next step. So this, I consciously I worked on this plant, so that's why I could share a lot of details. Then I did the compost, whatever compost which I reduced it through bioenzyme. I added that compost and started using those floor cleaner, that leftover water from floor cleaning thing, that water I started pouring. And this, and believe me, it started flowering like anything. And this flowering happened in span of about very soon, and maybe a 10 or 15 days, if I'm right. It's not more than that, but definitely around that point of time it started to flower so much. So again, with the night queen also, I had lot of issues with night queen. And night queen had continuously kept having mealy bugs. And of course, this I treated completely with bioenzyme, all those. After I used to prune this plant for a very long time. Then after some time I said, let me start doing use bioenzyme extensively. And after using bioenzyme, the smell, the fragrance is very, very strong. So whatever I collected from flower from this plant, I had batched as a bioenzyme, and this has become as a what do you call, a room spray. Now the ratio here, which my teacher taught me, was 1:1.5 to 1 liter. She says that they absorb a lot of water, and you will be left with very limited, clear enzyme. So that's how I first I batched it. I think as per 1:3:10, but hardly I got anything. So in that ratio only I did, but then I had to add water again. So then I understood maybe this enzyme ratio should work. And subsequently I have done for my jasmine plant and Shevanti and marigold, I have done that. So I'm yet to see the result of that. And this citrus enzyme where this plate has been citrus with salt, rock salt I used. And this is citrus b, just plain citrus b. And this one is soap nut with infused in citrus b. So this is washed in that thing. So I just thought, if I can. So each one had good result, but with different, this has got that coppery look, and this has got some, a brighter version of a copper. Then again, this is also one more thing, rust. How this hinges were rusted, and finally I had to apply the pulp. Before, actually, I used to, when I saw the rust, what I did, pre-treated with applying the 25 ml per liter, that spray bottle. No, so I would keep spraying them because I thought it's too much of rust. Will the pulp actually work? So I had that thing in my mind. So I used to keep spraying as and when the kitchen countertop is washed or cleaned. That each and every time I would spray. Then later on, I said, let me apply the pulp, and this is the output. So these are the enzymes. In the beginning, I started off with any bottles, anybody who would give this bottle, I would gladly take it and batch them. But again, I would recommend people to use broad based lid for this thing. And yes, this is something very nice with mother culture, which all the peels, like we have from in our kitchen base, many like leaves and mint leaves and this thing, all little of it will get remaining, right? Tomato, everything. So all these things, every whatever was there, I batched it in a big container, actually, just to show you. I'm just showing in the small this thing. This culture, mother culture, I've got, I think, a year old culture, a year and a half must be. So what I do is every time I batch new thing, I use a small part of culture into my bioenzyme, because I realize each and every vegetable or fruits have a very unique property. So, like I said, a little spoon of culture into the enzyme to new bioenzyme batch will multiply. The enzymes multiply, right? So some amount of this content could go in all the things, and could be beneficial. So that's how mother culture, I would recommend, instead of throwing, always keep a batch of done for especially mother culture, including all vegetable waste, fruit waste. So so that's it. This is my thing is over. Now we can be open for questions. And I'm very gratitude to all my teachers. I learned this thing from many people, so lot of gratitude to them. And Dr. I mean, from Shrikant sir, from BA Academy, from Shivi ma'am, from Vasudha. So a lot more people I learned from their groups. And so thank you so much.
So can we
So
start
we
with
can open.
hello?
So any questions anyone has, so can take it.
Yeah, they have questions like Vivid, she wants to ask. Can you repeat the ratio of bioenzyme for cloth washing? Is it visible?
Can you please what? Can you please repeat ratio for B for cloth washing?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I use two types of soap nut. One is infused soap nut enzyme, in citrus enzyme, or and I add separately soap nut bioenzyme. So, want soap nut bioenzyme, it is one part of soap nut bioenzyme and one part of citrus enzyme. So 100 ml means 100 ml. Now, in out of 200 ml, in this, for a washing machine of 6 kg, I use 100 ml per 6 kg. And after, I think, maybe for your home use, after maybe say 6 months, or then read ml to 80 ml or so, because already your clothes must have that affinity of bioenzyme. So I think you can.
Can I ask?
Yes, sure.
Can we add? Yes, please.
Can I, can I ask the question?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes,
Madam, I want to
please.
add some fragrance in Bioenzyme for room freshener.
Okay.
So, which
Okay, for
oil,
room freshener.
which oil you suggest, and what is should be the ratio, and how we will, because oil is not immersed in Bioenzyme directly. So, what should be the way? मतलब वो कैसे हम बायो एंजाइम में मिक्स करें ताकि ऑयल कंटेंट ऊपर नजर ना आए, उसमें मिक्स हो जाए और उसकी फ्रेग्रेंस अच्छी हो, ताकि उस काम तो सारा बायो एंजाइम ने करना है, पर जब कस्टमर ने लेना या हमने अपने घर में यूज करना है तो हमें फ्रेग्रेंस भी अच्छी चाहिए.
सर, फ्रेग्रेंस मेरे ख्याल से जो मैं यूज करती हूँ, वो सोपरेट में
सॉफ्टनेस
uh, करके.
आपकी क्लियर नहीं है वीडियो.
And
Your
what I understand,
uh, ma'am, your video is not clear.
my video.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
बीच में रुक रहा है वो.
Okay. Can I stop my video and talk?
Yeah, you can.
नहीं, क्लियर नहीं है.
Maybe. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear.
One minute. Can you hear me?
Yes.
यस.
Okay. So my experience is I have used only in soap nut. That too for
सॉफ्टनर.
trial basis मैंने किया था for what do you call for my detergent. So
हाँ
in
जी.
soap nut it gets diluted, but in enzyme I do not know because I think it floats. So may हमको I've never tried, but I use, like I said, I use those natural रात रानी, जो रात रानी है वो पेड़ का, वो मैंने वो फ्लावर का मैंने एंजाइम बनाया, उसका मैंने स्प्रे करती हूँ. बट अगेन इवन दैट स्प्रे डज नॉट रिटेन फॉर लॉन्ग.
हम्म. नहीं, जैसे
तो
हम
मेरा
अगर
एक्सपीरियंस.
डायरेक्टली हम बायोएंजाइम स्प्रे करेंगे, ट्वेंटी
हाँ
फाइव
हाँ
एम एल 25 ml जो आपने बताया कि 1 लीटर में मिक्स करना है,
हाँ हाँ.
तो उसको अगर हम डायरेक्टली स्प्रे करेंगे वो तो काम करेगा अपना, पर हमें घर में अच्छी खुशबू नहीं देता. अगर उसमें हम एसेंशियल ऑयल मिलाना चाहते हैं तो वो कैसे मिलाएं? उसमें मिलता नहीं है, वो ऑयल ऊपर आ जाता है. और वो
सर,
अगर उसको.
सो व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड इज यू हैव टू यूज वाटर सॉल्युबल बोलते हैं, पर मैंने कभी ट्राई नहीं किया है.
अच्छा.
वाटर सॉल्युबल फ्रेग्रेंस, नॉट द ऑयली वन,
यस.
बिकॉज योर
ऑयली वन में क्या? ऑयल
ऑयल बेस्ड
यूज.
में ऑयल बेस्ड में क्या होता है, इट फ्लोट्स ऑन योर बायोएंजाइम. वो
यस,
अपना
यस.
तसल्ली तसल्ली के लिए हम डाल सकते हैं, बट इट इज नॉट ऑफ ग्रेट दिस थिंग आउटपुट. आउटपुट
हाँ,
नहीं होता उससे.
ठीक है. तो आप जो वाटर बेस है वो कौन सा यूज करते हो?
सर मेरे पास जो एक्चुअली मेरे किसी ने, एक फ्रेंड ने दिया था, वही मैं यूज कर रही हूँ. दैट इज और स्मॉल क्वांटिटी आई गॉट जस्ट फॉर ट्रायल. लाइक आई सेड, मैं किसी में भी अरोमा यूज नहीं करती हूँ सर.
ठीक है जी.
आई कीप इट एज पर डॉक्टर रोसुकॉन्स प्रिंसिपल, बिकॉज मेरे को उसमें क्या होता है, कभी भी मैं कोई भी एंजाइम ना मैं स्किन के ऊपर मैं अप्लाई कर सकती हूँ, यूज कर
हाँ
सकती
जी.
हूँ. तो इसीलिए मैं दूसरे मार्केट पर, क्योंकि इफ यू सी एरोमा ना, तो इट इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव, बिकॉज आपको ना,
यस.
and if you see the background of how aroma is made, lots of kgs of flowers are required to make few ml of or few liters of fragrance.
यस.
तो मार्केट में अगर आपको सही जगह पे मिल रहा है तो आप यूज कीजिए, वरना तो इनवेरिएबली इट विल बी सिंथेटिक.
तो आप रीठा यूज
सो आई
करते
हैव
हैं
नेवर.
उसकी जगह?
सर,
आप
रीटा
रूम
रीटा तो
फ्रेशनर.
नेचुरल है ना सर.
हाँ, नेचुरल है वो रीठा. पर रीठे से मैडम घास, वो जो झाग बन जाएगी उससे वो बोतल से बाहर नहीं आएगा.
नहीं, मैं अंडरस्टैंड नहीं किया. जाग मतलब
रीठा.
आप रीटा,
हाँ जी. नहीं, आप कैसे,
आप थिक
मतलब बायोएंजाइम
सोल्यूशन.
में कितना, 1 लीटर में कितना रीठा डालते हो, फिर उसको डाइल्यूट किस रेशो में करते हो?
सर मैंने 1 कप लिया, तो समझ लीजिए मैं 1 कप का ये रीटा लिया, उसका दो
हाँ जी.
2 कप का सिट्रस एंजाइम डालती हूँ और 2 कप पानी डालती हूँ.
अच्छा जी.
और
तो
ये
वो
फर्स्ट
आप.
बैच है. फर्स्ट
हाँ
बैच है ये
जी.
सर, ये फर्स्ट
ठीक है.
बैच है. देन आफ्टर ये जो समझ लीजिए कि 15 डेज तक उसका वो गैस सब पूरा रिमूव हो गया,
हाँ जी.
अगर होने के बाद वो फिल्टर कर दीजिए और
हाँ
दूसरा
जी.
बैच बनाइए वही रीटे से. वो
दूसरा बैच
वो
इसी तरीके से बनाना है?
यस, वही, वो आप फिल्टर करके वो अलग रख दीजिए,
हाँ जी.
और वही रीटा से आप सेकेंड बैच बनाइए.
ठीक है.
तो देन अगेन यू फिल्टर एंड अगेन थर्ड बैच. तो मैं क्या करती हूँ, ये सब बैच एक साथ रखती हूँ, ताकि
हाँ जी.
दैट फर्स्ट बैच में बहुत सारा आता है, एकदम थिक रहता है फर्स्ट बैच का बीटा का एंजाइम में.
हाँ जी.
तो मैं एक साथ मिला लेती हूँ, ताकि इट दैट एफिकेसी इज देयर ऑफ
हम्म.
रीटा.
तो आप कितने दिन
एंड
रखते हो
अगर
इसको, 45 डेज?
बीटा infused, you can actually keep it for 15 to 20 days sir, depending on your
20 डेज.
gas. हाँ, वो गैस
ठीक.
पूरा रिलीज होना चाहिए. अगर कॉम्प्लेक्स गैसेस फॉर्म हो रहा है, तो आपको रखना है. यू शुड नॉट गो बाय, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मेरा तो 20-25 डेज तक हो रहा था.
ठीक है.
तो यू शुड गो बाय दैट एक्चुअल बैच. आपका बैच कैसा रिएक्ट कर रहा है उसके हिसाब से आपको डिसाइड करना है. देयर इज नो
ठीक.
स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मूला 5 days 10 days like that, though it
ठीक.
it should it should get over in 10-15 days.
ठीक है. ठीक है. ठीक है. तो मैडम एक रिक्वेस्ट और थी. ये
बोलिए सर.
आपकी वीडियो में तो आपने बहुत कुछ बताया है, तो क्या
ओके.
इसका हमें वो मिल जाएगी कॉपी ग्रुप में?
आई थिंक ये वीडियो
दिस वीडियो
किए
विल बी अपलोडेड ऑन यूट्यूब, तो आप वहां से देख सकते हो.
हाँ जी.
ये वीडियो यूट्यूब पे अपलोड होगा. बीईए
हाँ, तो
के
उस यूट्यूब का लिंक मिल जाएगा?
हाँ, वो आप बीईए का चैनल खोलोगे यूट्यूब पे, वहां पर आपको मिल जाएगा.
ठीक. ठीक. ठीक है. ठीक है. एक जो क्लीनिंग के लिए हम बनाते हैं, एक क्वेश्चन और
ओके.
है.
हाँ बोलिए ना.
जो क्लीनिंग के लिए हम मतलब बनाते हैं, जो जैसे सीट्रस है,
हाँ हाँ.
वो उसको रात को बाल्टी में 5 ml डालना है.
नहीं सर, आई डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड. क्या
ही
बोल रहे हैं आप?
ही
नहीं, जैसे
सेइंग.
क्लीनिंग के लिए हमारी घर काम वाली आती है, कोई भी आती है, सबके घर में आती है. जब
हाँ
काम
हाँ
वाली आती है, वो बाल्टी भरती है, उसमें बाजार का लिक्विड थोड़ा मिक्स करती है, हाथ से
हाँ
हिलाया, और वो
हाँ.
फर्श को क्लीन करती है. तो बायो
ओके.
एंजाइम से भी हमें ऐसे ही सेम करना है, या उसको डाइल्यूट करके करना है? कुछ देर रखना भी है?
देखिए सर, अगर आप बायो एंजाइम कुछ देर रखेंगे वो मल्टीप्लाई होता है.
हाँ.
ये जो बायो एंजाइम आप 90 डेज या 45 डेज कल्चर डाल के बनाते हैं ना,
हाँ जी.
वो वो बनाने के बाद वो एंजाइम्स सब डॉर्मेंट स्टेट में रहता है. ओके.
हाँ जी.
मोमेंट यू ऐड इट इन वाटर, वो जो
हम्म.
एंजाइम्स जो है वो मल्टीप्लाई होना शुरू होता है. तो दैट इज व्हाई
ठीक है.
एंजाइम्स इज ऑलवेज वेरी गुड इन डाइल्यूशन. आप
यस.
डाइल्यूशन में करेंगे तो आपका एंजाइम्स लाइव एंजाइम्स रहेगा.
तो उसको कितनी देर हमें रखना चाहिए, अप्रोक्सीमेट?
सब मिनिमम, मतलब सोक करने का मिनिमम 30 मिनट्स.
मिनिमम 30 मिनट्स.
हाँ यस, मिनिमम
ठीक.
30 to
क्या
40
हम
मिनट्स.
अपने जो फ्रूट्स हैं, वेजिटेबल्स हैं, वो भी उस पानी
हम्म.
में सिंक कर सकते हैं?
मतलब लाइक वेजिटेबल वॉश,
हाँ. यस.
फॉर वॉशिंग वेजिटेबल्स.
यस. यस.
हाँ यस सर, उसके लिए आपको 5 to 10 ml बस है.
ठीक
पर
है. फाइव
लीटर.
टू टेन एम एल पर लीटर.
पर लीटर यस. हाँ.
और क्लीनिंग क्लीनिंग के लिए कितना
एंड
डालना पड़ेगा?
सोक इट फॉर 30 मिनट्स.
हाँ जी.
आपका वेजिटेबल यू प्लीज सोक इट फॉर 30 मिनट्स.
ठीक है. और
ठीक
जो
है
फ्लोर क्लीनिंग के लिए कितना डालना पड़ेगा, क्या रेशो होगी?
सर. फ्लोर क्लीनिंग के लिए मैं जो करती हूँ 5 ml डालती हूँ प्रीवियस दिन. 5 to 10 ml इन बकेट ऑफ वाटर प्रीवियस
यस.
नाइट.
यस.
So the next day morning, as I said, it multiplies and live enzymes रहेगा. So that will do the cleaning for my house.
यस. यस. यस.
तो
और अगर
एक
जैसे
जो
काम वाले आती रात को नहीं डाल सकते, क्योंकि दोनों एम्प्लॉई हैं, हस्बैंड वाइफ, ये बहुत सारे
हाँ
लोग, मैं यहाँ
यस.
चंडीगढ़ से बोल रहा हूँ,
ओके
तो
सर.
यहाँ ज्यादातर सर्विस क्लास है.
ओके.
तो वो अगर मॉर्निंग उनकी काम वाली आती है, मॉर्निंग में डालती है, तो उसको 30 मिनट्स रखें या कितनी देर?
या आप ऐसा कीजिए, थोड़ा डाइल्यूट करके एक बॉटल में रख दीजिए. ज्यादा
हाँ
क्वांटिटी
जी.
मत कीजिए.
हाँ जी.
थोड़ा डाइल्यूट करके रख दीजिए एक हफ्ते के लिए ऐसा.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी.
Airtight bottle sir. If you want that smell fragrance of citrus, so airtight bottle is very important for bioenzyme. Bottle
ठीक है.
airtight होना चाहिए.
ठीक है. ठीक. ठीक जी. ठीक. थैंक यू
Yeah,
मैडम.
thank
थैंक
you
यू.
sir. Thank you
अ,
sir.
Can you share your number
It's in the group.
in the group?
I'm there in the group, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Deepa, so what is it you wanted, Deepa? Sorry, because I had to answer him in Hindi. What is your question?
Madam, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Actually, my husband is having food corn in his food because of some, I don't know why it caused. He's having food corn, and can it be healed with bioenzymes?
What is food corn? जो कॉर्न फीट में है उसको वही ना? You are
Uh,
telling about that, no? Feet, corn in the
yes,
feet.
feet. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
under the yes.
yeah, yes. You can spray rose enzyme or soak a
Okay.
enzyme on the corn, and it will go. See, it is bioenzyme works on dead tissues, right? Or what corn? If you see, your the skin becomes very thick there.
Yes.
So you are first actually allowing the skin to get softened, and then that corn, whatever is there, it comes off. As I said in my presentation, I had a group mate in another bioenzyme group. So
Okay.
she showed her corn. It was a very big corn.
Okay.
So that's how I know about it.
So how directly into the bioenzyme, or we have to dilute it, and
No,
what time?
Always in dilution. Pa.
Okay, how
See,
much?
when your bioenzyme is in full strength and dormant state, when
Okay,
you add water, it becomes active.
okay, I understand.
It multiplies.
So, how much dilution I can do?
See, to start with, you try 10 ml per liter,
Okay,
or
so I can.
I can find out from that lady and let you know. You are
Yeah,
there in the group.
yes, I'm in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much time I need to show?
How much time?
I need to dip into it. Please tell the time also. So for say for 20 minutes or half an hour, or how much time I need to soak.
See, you soak it with the cloth, na? Keep a
Yes,
cloth, and that's how she did. I think she sprayed in that thing, and so what do you say? Compress kind of a thing, na? Uh,
yes.
thick cloth.
So
So
I need not dip the entire leg into it, right?
no need. I don't think
No
so.
need. Okay,
If,
so I can dip a cloth, piece of cloth,
yeah,
and I can
soak the
maybe I can
cloth,
tie over that layer. Yes,
soak it with bioenzyme, and then
right.
you can do it.
Okay,
I will also
okay.
let you know. You're there in the group, right?
Yes, I am in the group.
Okay, I'll also let you
Okay.
know after getting the complete information from you.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you.
But
And
I
another
know
doubt,
this much.
yes,
Yes,
yeah, I have another doubt that you told about mother culture, right, ma'am?
yes.
Yes, for that mother culture, can I add some daily basis? Can I add some peels on daily basis to it?
That's how I see. I worked consciously on collecting mother culture. Like, for
Okay,
example, whatever potato, onion, all that, list, a handful of it. I
okay,
consciously worked on accumulating them.
okay.
So you can also do that, yes. So
So
by
once
that, I
I
have.
made, say I have some 500 or 500 grams, something like that. Once I started it, then on the next day, can I add to the same culture a few 5 to 10 grams? If I get, can I add to it?
So you will have to see. You have the base ratio is the same. 1:3:10. So
Okay,
depending on your container, you can keep adding, but you keep a what do you call? Keep a check on the weight you are adding to your container.
okay. So I need to,
That is
so I may add the kitchen waste and also jaggery together, and also some water. So on daily basis, right?
Yeah, you can add jaggery, or you can alternate. You can add enzymes.
Yeah.
Just the enzymes also is good enough. Jaggery is not necessary also. But if you want a real full strength batch, then add jaggery, and then subsequently in the next batches of mother culture, you can use the same culture into it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So anybody,
Hello, ma'am. I have a doubt.
Nalva,
Um,
something.
yeah, I'm Nalva here.
Yes,
So my doubt
yes.
is what distinguishes each bioenzyme from the other. Like for example, we say the citrus peels is good for cleaning. The neem bioenzyme I've heard has antifungal properties, and you talk about rose bioenzyme right now. So what component of the final bioenzyme product is it that really differentiates one from the other?
Mm, see, my understanding about certain bioenzyme is if somebody has oily skin, orange seems to work well. And somebody who has sensitive skin, neem seems to work well. Somebody with dull skin, turmeric. Then, if it's for all types, rose works. So, I have also tried basil body wash. They are also very good. So
Okay,
it depends. You need to find out. You need to find out what works for you. But
okay. So
overall,
basically, I'm sorry. Does it basically mean that the resultant bioenzyme will retain the characteristics of the original component that is used for preparing the bioenzyme?
yes.
Okay.
See, all bioenzymes retain good bacteria. So by that way, it's not going to harm you. You
Uh,
understand?
yeah, I understand. And is it
All
okay
types of
to
bio.
mix? Is it okay to mix
Yeah,
different?
many people mix for shampoos and all they do, no? They
Okay.
mix many ingredients.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Madam, I have another
Yes,
doubt.
yes,
Ma'am,
Deepa.
actually, I
Deepa,
have,
right?
yeah, yeah, Deepa. So actually, I have sunlight allergy, ma'am.
Yes.
I have some patches in my forearm, and I'm
Okay.
applying rose bioenzyme in 1 in 10 dilution. So is it okay, or I have to go 10 ml in 1 liter? Or
No,
I have to increase the dilution.
what what is your ratio? You said
1 in 10, 1 in 10 dilution. So
that
1
is
ml in
one
10
part of
ml. 1 part of rose bioenzyme to 10 ml of bioenzyme. No, water, sorry. One
water.
part?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that should be good, no? You're not
Yeah.
getting any benefit.
Yeah, I'm applying for past 3 days. But
3 days,
I
okay.
yeah, only for the 3 days. And I don't know whether it is due to some it is now something like cloudy weather. It is due to some cloudy weather or due to some enzyme, I don't know. So I have to make it sure whether I'm going the correct ratio also. Yeah. Uh like that.
So who recommended you 1 ml for 10 ml water?
Actually, some I don't know. I forgot the name. One BA member, but I don't know
Okay,
who is she.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Deepa, without seeing the skin or without, I will recommend you any this thing. But in dilution, you can try.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
yeah,
Thank
you
you.
can increase the strength. So you'll have to do your trial for that because it's skin, right?
Yes.
So I do not know what type of skin you have, all that. So
Okay. Okay,
frankly,
ma'am.
I should not recommend any issues.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Sriniti.
Hello. Actually, I just
Hello.
joined now because I was traveling.
Okay.
I have a doubt. In few months back or some days back, someone mentioned about coconut milk bioenzyme. They use that
Okay.
for body wash or something. They mentioned it in the group also. I was so confused. Like how to make bioenzyme out of coconut milk. Uh, I just want to know about that.
Bioenzyme, but only thing is, actually, coconuts is not part of the recommendation in bioenzyme.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm doing it on my own, responsibility.
Okay.
So for me, I find it good. In fact, I
Okay.
use coconut milk. I have made my grandmother's recipe as bioenzyme, keeping Dr. Rosukon's, ratio. So but I am not. I do not know whether I can recommend that because it's not part. Coconut is not recommended. So maybe offline we can discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining. And now we will start the pledge. We will take the pledge. Okay. I'm sharing my screen now. Is it visible? Hello. Can you see the screen? Okay. So I pledge to embrace and promote the use of bioenzymes to protect our soil, water, and air. Why isn't anyone repeating? I mean, you have to say this with me.
I
I
pledge
pledge
to
to
And
embrace
promote
and
the use of
promote
enzymes to protect our soil, air, and
soil,
water.
air, and water.
I commit to making and using bioenzyme for organic waste management, reducing chemical pollutants, and fostering sustainable ecosystems.
I commit
I
to
commit
making
to
and
making
using
Making
and
and
using
using
bioenzyme
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 for
for
organic
organic
waste
waste
management,
management,
reducing chemical
fostering
pollutants, and
sustainable
fostering sustainable ecosystems.
ecosystem.
Together, we'll safeguard our environment and create a cleaner, healthier world for all.
Together,
Together,
we will
together we
safeguard the
safeguard our
environment,
environment
safeguard
and
our
create a
environment, and
cleaner,
create a
healthier world
cleaner,
for all.
healthier world for all.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Now we will end.
Thank you, Ekta.
It's
Thank you,
okay.
everyone.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you can exit. It's okay.
Can exit, na?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, Ekta, again.
it's okay. Always. Bye.